Hello and welcome to So I Married an Iranian. My name is Layla.
My name is Chris.
And today we are talking about my very favorite holiday in the Persian tradition, and that is the holiday of Nowruz.
Nowruz is New Day in Farsi.
That's right. And this holiday falls on the very first day of spring, the moment that the earth enters the vernal equinox and the day and night become equal. And it happens at the exact same moment everywhere around the world. So for us here in Texas, it's going to be this Tuesday, March 20th at 11:15 a.m. But no matter where in the world you live, it's the exact same moment. So we'll be celebrating together, which is my favorite part. And for this holiday, there's a lot of different rituals and traditions that come along with it. So we thought we'd talk a little bit about how we are going to celebrate in our family here. And one of the most important parts is setting this sofreyé haft scene, which is the table of 7 S's, is basically how it's translated. And on this table, we have symbolic items that come along with spring and everything that this holiday symbolizes, which is really this joy of life and eating and sweets and renewal and rebirth. So let's go through a few of these. Seed, apples, is fruit, so symbolizing spring. Seed symbolizes health, which we want for the new year. Sofreyé is coins, so symbolizing the wealth that comes in the new year. We have this sabzeh, which is probably the most important part. It's our Christmas tree.
Right. A chicken ate part of ours, so it's, it's not doing so well.
Right. So traditionally, you're supposed to grow this yourself, and we didn't do a great job this year, so we also put some just regular grass from our yard to make it look pretty. There are some things that don't start with the letter S that are really important, like eggs, toch which obviously symbolize fertility. Same with nuts that are on the table. And also some sweets that people can eat when they come to visit you during the holiday. That's also really important.
It's important to have a book on the table. Some people use a religious text, and then a lot of people use poetry. We're using haft. Inside the book, you hide some money for your younger family members who come over. You're supposed to have some cash on hand, and that's like their gift.
And you also have a mirror that symbolizes eternity, which is really important. And we put an egg on the mirror because the myth is that the minute that the earth turns for spring, this egg will roll, but I've never seen it happen. I think it's a myth. And so there's other ways to celebrate the new year that we'd like to talk about as well.
An important one, whenever you're going into the new year, you have to have all new clothes, new underwear, new socks.
That's right. And you have to be showered and ready to go at the minute that the new year happens.
Right. The whole house has to be clean. It's called shaking out the house.
Khune takuni. So you have to get into all the dark corners of the house and clean it as the best you can possibly clean it. Get rid of all your old things from the last year, and really bring everything out into the daylight. Bring your mattresses out, bring your clothes out, everything gets sunlight.
And then one really fun aspect is the 13 days after New Year's. It's called See and Be Seen.
To see and see again, which
there
is
you go.
Dida Buzz Deed.
Dida Buzz Deed. And that's where there's 13 days of parties, house parties, and traditionally the older people of the community will host the first one and invite everyone over to a dinner party. And then on the next day, the next group of family members, all the way down until the young people are hosting parties at their house. And it's just 13 days to really celebrate friendships, people maybe that you didn't keep up with as much in the last year.
That's right. And to put aside all your differences and all the regrets that you have over the past year, people that you've maybe neglected.
It's
go
springtime.
Visit them.
You renew
and bring
all your
everything,
friendships.
Bring everything to light.
Right.
Yes, and you have to have chai on hand and sweets, like we said.
That's right.
It's all about eating food, celebrating nature, being outside. Oh, and on the 13th day, and Chris has been doing this for many years, so he has a lot of experience. But do you remember on the 13th day what we do with our wheatgrass?
Well, this is fun. So on the 13th day, you take your wheatgrass here and you knot it into little knots, and you make wishes. And then you take this whole patty of wheatgrass and you throw it off a bridge into moving water, and that moving water takes your wishes, and they all come true.
Right. And Iranians are way too lazy to make resolutions for the new year, or we just don't believe in resolutions.
It's just wishes.
Yeah. So this is our way of being like, hopefully this will happen, but if not, it's fine too.
I wish I went to the gym.
And so that's how we're celebrating the new year. We're actually going to go to Dallas and visit my family. And when we're there, we're going to say this very important phrase, which is Nowruz Mubarak.
Nowruz Mubarak.
Which means Happy New Year. And hopefully you'll be able to use this phrase with your family and friends. And there's a lot of other traditions that come with this holiday that we will link to on this video on our website.
We'd love to hear your traditions. If you celebrate Nowruz, leave them in the comments below.
And I hope you all have a great Nowruz. Nowruz Mubarak.
Nowruz Mubarak.